Hi, it's a tiny one slash Bishie, and I have a friend. Hi. Hi. You might remember him from, was it a couple days ago, where he decided to bust in on my Lego sorting. Oh, me. This is Panzer. He's a good boy when he wants to be. Oh, me. Panzer is a rescue cat. My roommate actually found him when my roommate was a truck driver. And this poor baby was the, in the movies, the stereotypical sad story. This guy, yeah, he was in a box as a kitten in the rain. And apparently he was way too young to have been weaned, so my roommate had to feed him, with a little, I think it was like a little dropper or something like that. Nursed him back to health and all that. He was real skinny and just. I remember the first home time that my roommate had, that he brought this guy. Yeah, he brought this guy. I'm sorry. And oh my goodness, he was so small and he was so cute. And he fit in my little tiny hands. Okay? Yeah? He doesn't like me talking about it. Okay, bye. So yeah. Mike's is the drink for this vlog. So yeah, he was poor baby. Oh. He used to be super small. And now he's this great big kitty. A lot of, actually, both him and a previous cat that my roommate and I had, named Voodoo, both were real teeny tiny, like little runty cats. And then they grew up to be this, great big, huge, powerful, majestic, beautiful looking cat. Hold on a minute. Of course he wants to cause trouble. Actually, here, let me do the squishy and I'll continue the story in a bit. Ooh, oh my god, is this an octopus? It goes great with my octopus hat that I have. Open it, which my coworkers actually love my octopus. Well, I have one boss. He's being loud. That's afraid of my octopus hat because it's different. And then almost all my other coworkers love it. Look how cute. It's so cute. Little octopus. Octopus or a squid. I don't know. Either way, it's cute. And it's like the cat paw. It has the perfect size for the perfect squish in my hand. Yeah, but anyways, God, I don't remember if I talked about it, but Voodoo was a cat that, when the roommate and I lived in Nevada, we wanted a cat. We wanted a pet. And because he's been around pets and animals all his life. And I really liked cats. And so we're like, yeah, we'll get a cat. Why not? Speaking of cats, my cat is right here. Oh, come here. Come here. Psst, 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 psst. Come here. Come here. The answer's not over there. Come on. Come on. Come on. She'll come when she wants to, and when I least expect it. Watch. That's what usually happens. But yeah, so we went down to the local, I think, SPCA animal shelter or something like that. But at the time we went, they were closed. And we were going to leave and come back later. I guess she doesn't want to come up here. All right. Oh. I forgot to delete footage that I recorded yesterday. Oh well. So we were going to leave when this couple came and they had some kittens. They had kittens in a little basket, or a little like cat carrier. And they asked if we were interested. So we decided, let's take a look. And there were like two that they were trying to pawn off on us. And then my roommate saw this little teeny tiny tuxedo looking cat that kept trying to, get to the front of the cat carrier, but it kept being pushed down by his brothers and sisters. And he wanted to, he said, I want to see that one. And they're like, no, look at this one, look at that one. They were like dissuading us from looking at him. We're like, no, we want that one. Let's look at that one. So finally they're like, okay. And the minute they pulled him out of the carrier, my roommate knew that was the cat that we had to have. And again, they tried to discourage us from getting him, but we're like, nope, we want that cat. And we took him home. And I like to hope the other cats were okay and adopted, but we don't know. We'll never know. And I try not to think about it too much, because in reality, if we were able to, we would have adopted all three, because that's just how we are. But at the time, we can only do one. And so we were going to pick the smallest one and do our best to give him the best chance that he could have, And he had quite a few health problems. He couldn't meow. He can only go, no voice box. But he could be one of the sweetest cats if he, if he loved you and trusted you. And he moved with us back to California from Nevada. He went through 3 moves, poor baby. No, he went through 2 moves. Because he moved with us from Nevada to Mom's house in California. And then from Mom's house to the apartment that I lived in before this one. And which I lived in this apartment, I lived in that other apartment for quite a few years. And he was a good cat. He has since passed away. But like I said, he was the sweetest cat. He found his own ways to love on you. And I'm glad that we picked him instead of one of the other cats. Now, my black kitty, which you've seen in a few videos, the one that I was trying to get to hop on my lap, she was a rescue as well. She was the kitten of a neighborhood cat who she was a wild roamer, and we think that my kitty's dad is the. We think that we think that the dad is a flame point Siamese that's in the neighborhood, because she is vocal, just like a Siamese cat when she wants to be. She's very loud and persistent. A lot of times she's like quiet and chill, you know, but when she wants to be demanding of like pets or attention, she gets the Siamese meow to her. And I know because from yesterday's video, the aunt that I talked about who worked for the school district for a bit, she also used to have two cats. When I lived with her, she had two cats. We're both Siamese, and we're both very interesting, very adorable personalities. But that's how I knew that Siamese were like loud kitties. But yeah. Oh, it's Panther. So, my kitty, when she was born, I went over to look at the litter of kittens, and for the longest time, I thought that the kitty that my roommate and I got from Reno, I thought that was his cat. I didn't realize that the cat had imprinted on both of us, just in different ways. And or we had imprinted on something like that. The kitty was bonded to us, but in different ways. And so I thought, I need to get a cat of my own. And so when the neighborhood cat had kittens, I went over, because I knew the people, and he said, at first I'm like, I want a boy cat, because the cat from Reno, Voodoo, had a problem with girl cats. And so the guy's like, oh, okay, well, all the black cats are boys. Cool. Okay, so I grab a black cat, very adorable, and come home, and Voodoo's not having it. It got to the point where when I slept, I had to keep the kitten in the cat carrier, because I was afraid of what Voodoo would try to do to it when I was sleeping. Just my little fear, because he was so big and massive. He had grown up to be big and massive, and then there's this little teeny tiny kitten. Come to find out, that little teeny tiny kitten I picked up was not a boy. And I originally named her Grim, after Grim from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, which happened to be a favorite of the Junk Boys. And plus she was black, so I thought, why not? If I had known she was a girl, I would have named her Mandy, because she has a very Mandy personality now that I discovered as she grew older. But by then, I felt, she already kind of knows her name, and why change it? Grim is still a good name for her. It's a unique name for a girl cat, so I mean, why not? But yeah, she's very sweet. She's getting more attached. Like, she had attachment issues before, but now she's like really needy, and she loves to snuggle more, especially now that it's cold. Like, I've gone to, like, the couch behind me has been my bed, and it's just because they're kind of more comfortable out in this room than in my room. And so they feel more welcome, sleeping with me on the couch. And plus it's warmer, with the heater here and all that. And then my nice Negan blanket that's very, very warm. Keeps me from freezing, especially when it's like in the 30s. But yeah, those are 3 cats that were like, I don't want to imagine them not ever being in my life. And even though Voodoo has since passed away, I'm glad for the time that we had with him, and he was just so sweet. And I'm glad that we were able to give him a better life than he could have gotten. Because with his disabilities and deformities, I don't think he would have survived if he had made it through those shelter doors. I'll be honest. Plus, he had this fear thing. He didn't trust a lot of people. And so he had this instant fear, and he would just want to like lash or run, or just. But he was the perfect pet for the roommate and I. If that should make sense. Yeah. It seems like we think we're picking the cats, but in reality the roommate and I were drawn to certain cats for certain points in our life when we needed them. And the cats have helped us in different ways at different points in our life. And now Grim is getting older. She's 10 and a half right now. Yeah, she's 10 and a half. And she's my oldest cat that I've ever had. And I can't imagine, like, my oldest personal cat that I've had. And I know one day I'll have to say goodbye. And that's kind of, it gets me every so often, just randomly. But for now, I'm enjoying as much time as I have with her as possible. And it's so cute seeing her like curled up and asleep on like my blankets or even my clean clothes or, whatever. She's just adorable. And she's my baby girl. And yeah. So if you say, oh, you're a cat person, that's kind of an understatement because, yeah. I would have so many cats if I didn't have to deal with, oh, I have to be the sole one to clean the litter boxes, or I have to be the sole one to like provide and feed them, I would have more than 2 cats. But right now, with my financial situation and all that, 2 cats is good for us right now. But yeah, honestly, I didn't know what I was going to talk about for today's vlog, and I didn't know I'd be talking about cats. So I guess you could say that Panzer kind of helped pick the vlog topic for today. So thank you, Panzer. I think Panzer is getting more comfortable. Me just chatting with my phone, or just randomly what he thinks is talking out loud to nothing, to nobody. And he's gotten used to it. He's getting more comfortable, hanging around and all that. So I'm sure you'll see him and possibly Graham in future episodes or future videos. But for now, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all for watching. And please stay safe, stay happy. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.